Hello, Swivelheads. Greg Allison. How are y'all doing tonight? We're having a crazy world right now. I'm going to double check over here, make sure I'm getting the video feed. I've had audio problems on a few of my recent videos, so forgive me for taking a second here. But guys, the world is cooking. It is going nuts. Not only are we facing the highest threats of nuclear war with Russia. Oh, good. We do have sound. We are facing China, but North Korea too. And the tensions with North Korea are off the charts. And there's Iran, just to make sure we don't get bored. The whole world is cooking, guys, like nothing we've ever seen. This is insane, the times we're in. They're insane here at home, domestically. Everything is so pitched, fever pitched on both sides. Hi, Kathleen. So we got live chat. If you're new to the channel, this is a live session, so I will be chatting some with my audience. I'll go through a few things here first. But good, I'm glad I'm coming in loud and clear. We had some issues. I don't know. That seemed to be a platform issue on the YouTube side. So who knows? A lot of things happen like that. Costas, thank you there, Costa. So right now it is just beyond belief what's happening. I mean, you've heard all about Russia. We beat that horse, and that's just a horse that's going to keep getting beat because it looks like there's no end in sight to what's going on over there. China is gearing up. And right now, everything was flaring up with North Korea, so much so that the defense minister for South Korea came to meet with Lloyd Austin. I can't remember his name of the our defense secretary a couple of days ago, and they had a joint conference. And basically, we assured that we still had camaraderie with them. We would defend them to the hilt and such and so forth. And the statement was made on our side, of course, if you hadn't already heard it, that if little Kim Jong-un were to launch upon anything upon South Korea or Japan or the United States, that he would cease to exist. But only they had also made an earlier threat from their side, saying if we attempted any kind of decapitation strike on little Kim, that would be their reason for nuking us. So in fact, that's what they said. They would launch nukes if we tried a decapitation strike, because it's been out there publicly that that's what our side was planning to do, would just go in and take Kim out. The whole idea, get the head of the snake, the whole regime would fall. So we don't know about these things, but that's the kind of stuff they're talking about, guys. King Circles and Viking, good to see you in here. So yeah, North Korea, it's all over the place, guys. The tensions for war are worldwide right now. There are so many powder kegs that are ready to pop at any second. They may all pop, and if one pops, all the rest of them may turn loose. Just to take advantage of all the distraction. That may be where this is coming from in the first place. Hey, Garrett, how you doing, buddy? So Garrett was looking for the farmer's market this morning. We didn't go. Yeah, we didn't go today, Garrett. But anyway, hey, old hillbilly, how you doing? So yeah, we got a lot of our regulars in the house tonight. We're going to walk through some news here. Hey, Wise Out, good to see you. Yeah, it's everywhere. Those that don't know, Wise Out has organized survival tribe network.com. .net, I forget. I'll pull it up. I'll show you all the link in a little bit. And she's done a lot of work on that. So I'm sure she'll post the URL in here in a second. Donald Lewis, greetings and blessings from New Orleans, Nolans. All righty. So David Smith, hey buddy, and Mark. All right, good to see everybody coming in the house tonight. We got 98 watching so far. Okay. All right, very good. So let's kind of go through some of the things, guys. North Korea launched one of their big ICBMs. The first they launched, like, supposedly in reaction to, we just had the biggest training exercise we ever had with South Korea since the Korean War. Huge training exercise. And that, is part of what seemed to set North Korea off. Are we baiting them? North Korea responded with like 25 short-range ballistic missile launches. They, did a few of the launches. They launched their Hwasong, if I'm saying it right. It's spelled HWASONG. Hwasong. I don't know how you say that. My Korean tongue is a little anglicized along the southern redneck version. Okay. So, but anyway, it's if I hear it, I can say it. But anyway, so that's their biggest intercontinental ballistic missile. Won't get it anywhere in the United States. Although reportedly it failed in mid-flight on this launch. This was not its first launch. It was launched initially on the 24th of March of this year. And that is their big missile, guys. I'll show y'all a picture of their March rollout of that thing. They made like a Hollywood theatrical production out of rolling that thing out. Forging freedom. Brazil is on the verge of civil war. Yeah, Brazil's on the verge of civil war. We may be here too come election time, guys. We got to, you know, the other sides have been really chomping on. We're going to go to Swivelhead News YouTube channel and talk a little bit at the end of this video. We're going to bring that up. We're going to talk about some NATO police action, maybe. Well, it's not really NATO over there per se, Patrick, but it's definitely us and a few of our allies. SurvivalTribeNetwork.com. I was suddenly kind of a brain hiccup here. Is it .org or .com? My Freedom Restoration Foundation is .org. Sometimes I get my fuses corn. I mean corn fused. Corn gets fused. Anyway, Lizzie may be dizzy. That's a good one. Ricketts. All right, we got Rambo John. Mama said, don't go near that river. Don't be hanging around, oh Rambo John. Catfish John song. I don't know, guys. I got to have a little fun here. So much stuff's going on. The world's getting so nutty. If we don't stop and crack a laugh every now and then, we're going to lose our minds. So just forgive me for that, if you would. Now, some people don't like it. Some people get upset. Oh, he's not serious. Yeah, I'm very serious, guys. You know, the most serious, most playful animals on Earth are the top apex predators. Because they can afford to be. All right, guys, so don't ever forget it. Knucklehead, there you go, David. So let's get in here. Let's share some. Hayden, Jesse, how you doing? Little Kim is showing that his missiles worked since South Korea couldn't get theirs out of the country. Oh, okay. We just had B-1 bombers over there. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures of all this stuff, guys. Hang on. Let me do a share screen. Ding, 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 ding. And here it is. Our B-1 bombers were sending over. We've extended because of Little Kim's extra exercises. We have extended our exercise, and you know it's kind of like a feud right now. Hatfield, McCoy, you do a little bit, they do a little bit, they do a little bit, we do a little bit. Anyway, we just sent over our B-1B, and yeah, that's pretty serious, guys. When we're sending our strategic bombers over there, that might get his attention. I don't know. Of course, Little Kim needs America in a way, because without having the external big boogeyman threat, he couldn't maintain the police state he's got over there. If he actually takes over South Korea, he's better hope he can rest on his laurels of a great victory to survive, because he won't be able to otherwise. All right, New Days is sharing my Rumble site. I'll show you all that in a little bit. We're probably going to do the YouTube one tonight. I haven't gone live yet from Rumble. I got to practice at a time or two. All righty, guys. So, but that's a place we need to go for some of our really hot topics. And I will be doing some. I got a couple guys I want to interview. Military drills extended, just like I said, talking about 25 short-range missile launches, and followed by the Hwasong 17. I'll show you this missile in a minute, guys. Reportedly failed mid-flight. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then North Korea came in with an armada of 180 warplanes, including fighter jets and bombers, racing south to the border that caused South Korea to scramble 80 jets. You may say, 80, how are they going to fight 180? Well, probably the 80 probably could take out their 180, because those are more recent jets. The North Korean Air Force is probably one of their weak points. Stan, how you doing? But don't underestimate North Korea. They got so much artillery. That's one of the things, and everything's dug in. They got tunnels, and artillery. Oh, if we try to go in and take North Korea, it would be tough. That's why we talked about doing a decapitation strike, because they got like a 1 million-man army. I mean, North Korea is Spartans, man. I mean, those guys are militarized to the hilt. It's all they are. They don't even have an economy. All they are is military. Everything over there is military. They're like Spartans. And so in that regard, it could be tough, guys, taking them on. They were not a pushover the first time around we dealt with them. Although MacArthur was rolling them back to the sea until the Chinese came in, and MacArthur wanted to nuke China, and Truman wouldn't let him. Wow, where would history have went otherwise? I don't know, guys. But here we go. North Korea fires more missiles as U.S. flies its bombers over the South. So this is a later article in the day. You can see our B-1Bs escorted here. That's our F-35s there. So it's F-16s. That may be F-16s over there, if those aren't F-16s. Yeah, you might have some more. Yeah, that is F-16s, but that's not an F-16 right there. That's like an F-35. Oh, it does say F-35s. Okay. There we go. Got both. Alrighty. So there we are, guys. And this was that press conference I mentioned you guys. Secretary Lee and Defense Secretary Austin, Lloyd Austin. All right, guys. Now here it is. This is the missile. This is the Hwasong 17 Intercontinental ballistic missile, a two-stage liquid-fueled rocket. Two-stage. No shame plug. What's that all about, David? Preston says deep controller ages silver. That's the darn truth. Maybe some in the chat room. I don't know. Hope not. Joy concerned about the Bering Strait with Putin. Well, I don't think he's going to be sending an invasion force across there. That'd be really hard to stage. Although they might, they have a lot of naval activity they've conducted around Alaska and aircraft activity, and Hawaii too, for that matter. So they could be at risk. I think they have a hard time staging a land invasion, though, especially with Alaskans being tough as they are. Some of the toughest people, some of the best armed people in the world is Alaskan civilians. Hey, Alabama Heartbreaker, how you doing? How did the game come out tonight with New Orleans? UCLA, what? I can't even think tonight. Anyway, guys, so let's see here. Look at that missile. That's a big missile. Look at this thing up here. That is a huge nose cone. It could carry this thing could carry multiple independent reentry vehicles, what we call MIRVs, multiple independent reentry vehicles. So this could actually carry several nukes, or really one big one. So this is, it's a fairly serious looking LSU beat. Oh man, that sucks. I saw a snip of it where they were 1 point ahead. Oh well. From our night, hold on. Some of you probably celebrate. MSU beat Auburn. Well, Alabama's had a bad night tonight. All right, this is the missile. And I don't know why. Usually, when you talk about missiles, they show how far it would reach on the ground. I know I've got a chart somewhere showing that, but this they've taken it off here. Maybe they don't want to excite people. This is compared to their other missiles, and this shows this one. If you shoot it almost straight up, it'll hit 6,248.5 kilometers, and it come down about 1,000 kilometers out. But if you aim this thing at an angle, more of an angle, this thing can hit anywhere in the United States. Anywhere in the United States. Russian military driving around on a loudspeaker today, giving a Monday evacuation claim, and Ukraine military coming in the eve of the midterms. Might do it, guys. That wouldn't surprise me if all this isn't planned to have some big bang right before the midterms. They might try to cancel elections. We can't have elections. Of course we can. Shoot, there was elections during the war between the states. We didn't suspend the Constitution when the British were burning Washington, D.C. They did it today, we'd probably throw a holiday, right? Just kidding. All right, so yeah, Kim is taller than Putin. Putin is short. No kidding. Putin is so short that he made George Bush look tall. George Bush was short. So there you go. So it's all good. Yeah, it happens. A team's got to lose some just so they don't stay so cocky. So they'll build a better team the next year. Little Kim has a big missile. Yeah. That's his bragging rights. Okay, so let's look here. Let's move on, guys. If this don't get you the idea and the mood of prepping, what will? I mean, if you're not prepping right now, we're on the verge of war in so many different ways, and civil strife here in the United States, and our supply chains are unraveling. Our diesel fuel is short. Stuff's not coming. That we depend on is not coming out of China. Whole supply chain is coming apart. Got Vlad by a whole centimeter. whole centimeter. Yeah. It takes 2.54 of them to make an inch, centimeters per inch. All right, so guys, check it out. Right now, it's the best price since 2019. And considering all the inflation we got today, this is enormous. 2,000 calories a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Go to prepwithgreg.com. I don't know why they put prepare on there. It's actually prepwithgreg.com is how you get your prepwithgreg.com. And if you can't afford a 3-month supply, the 4-week supply is cheaper. I always say go out and buy your beans and rice too, and learn how to eat free from the weeds and the trees. But guys, this is only $2.67 a meal. That's hard to beat for something that's going to last 25 years, especially with the shortages we might be seeing coming up. All right, guys. And this is what the U.S. Nuclear Forces Chief is saying. Ukraine is just a warm up for a larger crisis. Holy guac and smoke-a-moly. He's really expecting something. Now, this is serious, guys. U.S. military nuclear chief sounds alarm about the pace of China's nuclear weapons program. I don't want to show too much of the article, but yeah, China is developing nuclear weapons fast. They are putting a lot of stuff in really quick, guys. They're building new missile fields. They got their mobile launchers, submarine launch platforms. I would say they may already have more than us. You know, our United States Intel is claiming they only got 200 or 300 nukes. That don't even make sense compared to all the missiles they got that could carry them. So, so much for the estimates out of the state of deep, right? But, you know, if that's not enough, hey, now that Netanyahu is coming back in office in Israel, he really wants to wallop Iran, has been wanting to, and probably he will get around to it now. Greg, I'm late, says Eric. Well, I was talking about North Korea, the tension with North Korea, and the fact that we may be on the verge of it with those guys. Maybe. I hope and pray not. But guys, you know, so much tension in the world. This might give China might want North Korea to launch something just to give them the cover to launch their attack on Taiwan, or vice versa. If China goes to Taiwan, North Korea might make an advance, and China's probably banking on it to keep us spread so thin that we can't deal with any of these problems. All right, guys, here's the scary thing. Big one is coming. Chilling warning about U.S. military's lack of preparedness from top official. Well, this lack, it covers many different dimensions in terms of nuclear armaments. We're way behind. You may have heard Dr. Peter Pry talk about that on my channel here many months ago. We talked about this a great deal. You need to go back and review my old videos of Dr. Peter Vincent Pry, the late great Dr. Peter Pry. I've had him on my channel probably 4 or 5 times at least. He was a great patriot, and he really tried to warn us about what was coming from way back, and now it's all coming true. So you need to go out and pay attention. I did another video on him a couple of months ago after he passed away. Just take the next, yeah, it'll be fine. That's what they want to tell us, ain't it, Rambo? I'm going to show yours because you don't mean that seriously. I know you're being facetious. Yeah, but hey, the YouTube algorithm saw that. It didn't like that. Hey, Arnold, how you doing, buddy? 80. Good. Well, thanks for that 80 checking number. All right, we got 177 room and only 84 thumbs up, guys. My algorithm's beating me hard on my platform because of what I talk about here. So help me out, guys. I need all the thumbs up we can get. Alabama Heart. All right, so let's go here and look at a couple other things. Ding, ding, ding. Is this going to come in here or not? Oh, we're changing topics a little bit, guys. Remember when I told you about the lab in Boston University that invented an 80% fatal cerveza bug? Hey, I can't even say the word right. No, nothing can go wrong with that, right? Nothing could go wrong. Look at this. Ebola slipped out of one of our labs. We funded a lab that Ebola has slipped out of. Oh, yeah. There's been some other incidents, too, even here in the United States. So these labs aren't tight. I mean, maybe there's a lot of indications that the original CCP flu came out of a lab accidentally or otherwise. You know, how many times I tell you about this book from the Sir Martin Rees, Astronomer Royal of the United Kingdom. He warns of this kind of things. One of his biggest worries is bio-era stuff leaking, leaky labs. Yeah, we'd be missing some. That's right, David. That nobody on earth should ever be inventing something like that in a lab, and those guys ought to be put under military trial for that stuff. You should not be allowed to do that, point blank, ever. Gain of function research like that should be verboten, which is German for forbidden. Yes, the stage is set. Look here, and bam, it will be totally unexpected. Yeah, gosh knows what they're planning to toss at us. You know, our good friend, the Gates of Bill. Oh, he says, well, if you don't get hey, where is it at? I got all these little devices here somewhere. One of their administrative devices. Where is it? Oh, it is. Not down here is a here it is for a show prop. So can't say too many words, but the artificial stupidity has a hard time recognizing video so far. So you see these things? Yeah, he said if you don't take what we got now, you're really going to want when the next one comes around. How does he know all this? Of course, they knew exactly that all this would occur during the Trump administration, didn't they? How do they know that? How do you predict a major pandemic within a 4-year period? Oh yeah, it's going to happen in this 4-year period. There is no way you can have that kind of foreknowledge, not by natural means. Not by natural means. Come true, like Mr. Fauci was some kind of prophet. He is no prophet, my friends, no prophet at all. He might be making a prophet, but he is no prophet. Anyway, yeah, I got to watch what I'm saying here. You know, I'm going to hide that comment. I'll agree. Oh, somebody approved it. We got to be careful. We can't make threats of violence on here, guys. I'm going to hide the comment, guys. Sorry. We can't be making threats of violence. Hide that. Well, let's see how to do this. I just wanted to hide the comment itself. It's not letting me do that. I can remove it. Sorry about that, heartbreaker. Oh, it took everything now. Oh, I just trying to get. Oh, wait a minute. I was trying to get one message out. Who was it? Oh, Wiseau took one out. Okay. Yeah, let's be careful. No threats. Don't make any threats in here. Be careful what you say. This platform is not a forgiving platform. North Shore, how are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. North Shore has been through the ringer. He got out of the hospital recently, but he's back hitting it strong. Good to see you, North Shore. All right, guys, let's kind of walk on around here. Yeah, this whole Ebola lab business is some monkey business, sure enough. Oh, yeah, and of course, now the Chinese are putting a monkey lab in Florida for bio research. Yeah, that's got to be stopped, guys. I did it. I brought that out in the video. Here's a little bit of interesting. Maybe I should have saved this for Swivel Head. New high school lessons aimed to teach students about the horrors. Yeah. I'm going to flip this over into my other file. We'll come back to that later. All right, guys. If you want to watch a lot of the videos on this channel, one of the best ways is come here to greengregs.com. I don't know, some of my buttons, they migrated my site. I got to call GoDaddy and find out what happened. I lost a lot of the buttons I had across here. These ain't right. But if you hit the buy worms button, it takes you to a page. It's got all the right buttons up here you can press on. Well, I said it does. It's supposed to. It's being slow right now. Gotta wait on it a minute. Oh, click it again. What's going on? Here we go. See, this is all the stuff that's supposed to be on the top of the other page. You can click any of these words up here and it takes you to different places. Gardening videos, wild edible videos. I told you to eat free from the weeds and trees. Go here and find out how. I got the videos on it. And the worm videos, they're right there. You need to watch those before you scroll down here to buy some. So that's highly encouraged to watch the worm videos. They're very important with everything that's going on today. And I got a new channel, guys. I know we talk so much war in here and so much stuff that gets all people worked up. So this is a chance to relax and get a little sleep. If you get too worked up by my videos and everything going on in the world, yeah, monkey, you got that right. Get that right in your news. So this is a way to get some of it off your mind. I've included a video, and I got another video that I started. I got it produced, edited, and then I hit the compile button. It's not compile, rendering in videos. It's called rendering. Software is called compiling, but in video world it's called rendering. This thing's been rendering for almost 24 hours and it ain't half done. Woo, it's 10 hours. It's got the video of the wind and the rain back there, and you can hear the rain on my log barn roof. But this thing is going to take all night. I don't think it wants to run all night tonight. It won't be finished tomorrow morning. You know, some people talk, well, you should put up a video a day. Well, when it takes 3 days for the thing to render, maybe another day or two to upload it, I don't know. My computer will probably, this computer crashes a lot. I don't know if I can even get this video produced. At least not that way. I'll have to go dark screen for most of them. but the leaves look so pretty. Hey, we're the monkeys. We're going to be monkeys. You see my monkeypox video, doing the monkeypox. Check that out. North Alabama hiking. Your channel is awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to get that other video up here, and it is compiling and compiling. I don't know if I can stop sharing here for a minute and so I can find that compiler just to show you what it's doing. Compiler, I call it. It's video editor. You can tell I used to program. I'm calling everything the compiler. Hang on a second, guys. Let me pull up this screen. Oh, stop share. Hey, hello. All right, guys, let me pull up the other thing. Ding, ding, ding. Now I'll show you what this looks like. It'll let me do it. I did stop it so I could do the video because I thought it was maxing my CPU out. My CPU was totally maxed out. I knew I wouldn't be able to do this video tonight with this running. So I'm going to do share screen, just show you. I got it compiling here, okay? This is going to be the next video on Serenity Soothing Sounds, my new channel, Serenity Soothing Sounds. Look, I got it up to 50% after it's been going all day. I started this last night. This has been rendering for about 24 hours, and it got the halfway mark, guys. I don't know when I'm going to get this thing running, just even upload it. And it's probably going to take forever to upload. And no, I didn't set it near the highest resolution either. It's like 3 pegs down from that. So yeah, but it is a 10 hour and 1 second. No, 10 hour, 1 minute, 1 second video. So once it gets up, if that ain't long enough for you to get a snooze in, I don't know what. Now YouTube is probably never going to monetize this channel because they've discovered that they can't make money running commercials on videos about people getting people to go to sleep. They use other excuses, of course. They don't say that right out. They say, oh, well, it's a reuse, it's this, it's that. You know, they come up with other excuses. But y'all so much like my frog videos. I at least got to throw a few videos up here. So I get a few throw up here. So is Lee Wheelbarger, not Warburgers. CB radio cluster, a good deal. Probably, actually. He's trying to set up a network. It's not just the radios. It's a network he's trying to set up. That's the deal with it. He's trying to set up a nationwide communications network that will operate grid down. That's pretty awesome. And he and I need to be talking because we got to link it in with our Survival Tribe network. What's up, Brian? Anyway, all right. So yeah, I think for some reason YouTube don't like a whole lot of emojis in a chat. I don't know what that's all about, but anyway. So let's go back to share again. I am going to close that down. We're going to go back to our regular schedule program. I'll show you my other, where we're going to go in a few minutes. We're going to switch channels here in just a few minutes. Hang on. Where am I? Too many windows here. All right, share screen. Ding, 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 ding. I hope I don't kill a video here in a minute. All right, this is where we're going next. I need to change the banner photograph. That's a photograph I took of a silo on sunset one night. I'm a sucker for sunset photos. But, you know, talking about farms and everything and trouble farms are having, it just kind of went really well with my green grigs. Probably not the best video for what we had to use. I'll come up with something else down the line. Anyhow, I'll change this photograph too. I like that one because I got this Armageddon gear sign behind me. It says Armageddon, but you can't read it. So I need to change it. Alpha Omega Survival Supply. How come the guy that could probably land on the moon has a computer from 1992? Oh, well. Hey, because that's what we used. Hey, we landed on the moon with computers far more primitive than that. Update on the weather here in Western Alberta. Snowed for 14 hours, 6 inches on the ground. Wow. Skid steered for 8 hours in my community, minus 6 degrees Celsius. That's well below freezing, guys. Temperatures will fall to minus 17 Celsius. Oh, that's cold compared to down here, guys. For that, you're getting down there. All right, we're going to check windy here in a little bit. All right, so we're going to go to this channel. So, mods, if y'all can share this in our chat room, maybe I can get down to it. Hang on, get down to it. It's like some kind of rap song or old rock song. Get down to it. I don't know. So yeah, it's a mite chilly up there. A mite chilly. Hang on, I gotta find this window. Somebody don't beat me to it. There's many windows here to keep up. Here we go. Hey, Cindy Lou. How you do? How you do, Cindy Lou? There we go. Go to this link right here in a minute. Number 135. Appreciate that. Tunga volcanic winter, maybe. 178 in the room. 138 thumbs up. All right, guys, hit me some thumbs up. 1992 equipment didn't have built-in failures. There you go. Hey, yeah, a lot to be said for that. That's the Swivelhead News channel we're going to go to here in a little bit. I'm going to log out and we'll log back in, meet over there in just a few minutes. But hang on, we'll do a little more. Do I believe in the moon? Yeah, I see it all the time when I look up at night. All right, here, let's go. This is my Rumble channel, the one that New Days was sharing a link to earlier. Did she leave the room? You still with us, New Days? She takes a lot of late night cooking engagements. She'll be up cooking all night long for big groups. Swivelhead News. Now, I only got 3 videos in here so far, but these are videos I can never put on YouTube. And we're about to do some other stuff on here. I only got, what we got here? So far, I don't want to show them 280 subscribers. So come on in and join us over here in this Swivelhead News channel. That's this is the one on YouTube. I talk, hey, there's some limericks on there. I have some fun. I'm cutting up, guys. But we've got a live session here too. So these are fun limericks that live on the political side. I'll hit the refresh button, see if any of y'all have subscribed to it yet. 853, 859. All right, we got a few of you on there, 6 of you tonight at least. Subscribe to that channel. We're going there in a little bit. So you might as well subscribe to it. Kind of weird question. I mean, you see the moon even. Yeah, we're going to get a lunar eclipse on election night. What about that? Smart, but it is just you wait. It's coming to your town. Oh, what's that, Arnold? What's coming? King Snurgleson says, Lisa Bradley, look on eBay. Okay, 80 channel. What do you think? What's a good price? Yeah, you can check out prices there. There she is. There she is. All righty. So, hey, New Days. Katie, how you doing? All right, guys. SurvivalTribeNetwork.com. There's Wise Out. Clock restarts at 2 a.m. Oh, we get extra hours sleep tonight, don't we? Survival Tribe Network. I need it. That way I might actually get 4 hours tonight. Appreciate that, John Spirit. SurvivalTribeNetwork.com. Guys, we need to be able to cover each other's back. This is a way you come in and meet people in your area. This, I started this on an Excel sheet, but it was just too hard to handle. So Wise Owl got the brilliant idea to put this in a website. I mean, brilliant in a good sort of way. And she, in an extraordinarily good sort of way, because she spent a lot of money out of her pocket doing this. And some people have come back, well, I can't go in there and show all my information. Well, don't. Wise Owl, don't put her name out there. Don't put your name in there either. Use a handle. people see, somebody in their neighborhood's got the right skill sets, or if you may be a tribe hustle, maybe you got property. That way y'all can start identifying each other and meet up some restaurant or at a park or just some third, location. It's not anybody's house. So you're not tipping each other off, and then kind of get to know each other a little bit. And then you can proceed to develop the relationships to form tribe networks. But you got to get to know each other first. You want to make, and you got to interview each other, and maybe do background checks. You got to be real comfortable with somebody before you bring them in like that, because it's kind of like getting married. But, we need to have people to have our backs in these times, guys. It's going to be crazy. Mark Garrow says, worms for compost for all your fertilizer needs is brilliant, especially considering no Russian or German fertilizer. Exactly, guys. Just think, I keep saying in my videos, you can't go to the store when the grid's down. And right now you almost can't go anyway. So go to greengregs.com and buy you some worms. I tell you what, I could probably still pack a few more tonight if you got worms. I have worms. I sell worms. I just showed you on my website a minute ago. I'm selling worms right now. Been selling them. Guys, right here. Got worms? Get some here. There they are. Go in here and you can get all these different varieties, sizes. All you gotta do is click and go. Or you can send a check or a money order. Look at the prices here. These prices are free. Coming to my house to pick them up. You can do that too. Some of you are here in North Alabama, and that would be the preferred way to come get them. Just call me and make an appointment. But here, there's my address. You can send me a check or money or right there for the amounts right here, and go get you some worms. Anyway, where was I? Survival Tribe Network. Oh yeah, we got the Windy. Who was in here tonight? Oh yeah, we got a bird in here. I know that. We hear all the snow up there. Yow! Edmonton, Saskatchewan's got snow. British Columbia's got snow. Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon. We got Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, Nevada. All got snow. A little bit up North Dakota, British Columbia, Yukon Territory, and a little bit up in Alaska. 5 degrees in Fairbanks. -10 up here in the Brooks Range. Let's zoom in. Delta Junction, -1. Yeah, that's the way I'm used to. Delta Junction should be colder than Fairbanks because it's right next to the Alaska Range, especially Fort Greely. Now, see, I live just southeast of Delta Junction, a little closer to the mountain range there. Oh, we got a little snow there. That is the arc of the mountain range. You got Mount Hayes and Mount Deborah down here. And over here is Denali or Mount McKinley, however you want to call it. There's Yukon. I have driven through the Yukon. Old forest up there. Trees that ain't no higher than your knee. Old trees too. Going on permafrost. All right, let's check out Alberta. Oh, yeah. Now these degrees are in Fahrenheit. Up there, they measure them in Celsius. But this is the way we're set here. Yeah, it's all below freezing. 14 over here. 7 degrees up here. 5 degrees over in Jasper. 5 degrees in Hinton. 10 degrees here. This is all below freezing, guys, because this is our Fahrenheit scale. Oh, yeah. It's cold up in Alberta. It's -1 Fahrenheit, though, in Delta Junction. All right. Let's go down and check Snowflake, because I had a message last night from Jesse saying it was like 20-something. I guess it's a little warmer right now. Yeah, he's talking about Show Low. Show Low is 41 right now. Snowflake is 46. What's going down to tonight? What do you say, Jesse? You're in the house, aren't you? I saw you earlier. He said, I want to find one of the military surplus store near me. It'd be a good thing. You can get you some good prepping supplies at a military surplus store. As the worm turns, Green Greg earns. That's a good one, Patrick. I like it. I like a little poet. As the worm turns, Green Greg's Earns. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm back on now. Can hear. Okay, Alabama Heartbreaker, we lose you. Yeah, Mississippi River is low. Like that old Hank Williams Jr. song. I kind of sung it to y'all the other day, and I kind of flipped through some charts. Find the words to it again. Sing it right. Let's see here. Yeah, but it gets warmer as we go east. So we got this air streaming out of the Gulf of Mexico. I mean, it's actually really warm here. Seems like, here Huntsville's at 64. Ardmore's at 64. I guess that's what it is. I can walk outside. Man, if I walked outside butt naked, I would be okay right now if nobody saw me. Well, back here, nobody's gonna see me no way, but just kidding, guys. But hey, it's that warm. It's that warm. It's that warm. You could. I'm hot right now. I'm really warm. I'm super warm right now. Sitting in here with this river shirt on, no t-shirt, thin short sleeve river shirt. I'm really toasty sitting here. Toasty. Of course, I'm in the house. It's a little warmer than outside, but I did walk outside earlier. No, I wasn't butt naked. Okay, I'm just teasing, guys. But figure of speech, not a good one. Pardon me. I should apologize for that. 71 down in Mobile. 66. There's our state capital way down there. Tell you what, Tennessee state capital is halfway. The Alabama state capital is 2 times farther away than the Tennessee state capital. It's just a skip up here to Nashville, and it's a skip up to Bowling Green. I mean, I can get to Bowling Green faster than I can get to Montgomery. In fact, I could actually probably get almost to Ohio, Indiana, somewhere up here. Yeah, Indiana. I can get to Indiana faster than I can get down here to some of those parts of Alabama, lower Alabama. Sasquatch sighting in Tony, Alabama. Ace, actually, one of the ladies that works for me was telling me she saw something big and black walking in the woods today. I swear she did. She said she got a glimpse of it. She said she left the woods. I'm hearing them talk to stuff. I've seen some. Actually, I don't know what the photograph was. I've seen some really big barefoot footprints outside. It could have been a really big guy. But why is people walking around barefooted out here for in wintertime? 41 degrees, supposed to be around 32 tonight, a lot warmer than yesterday. Yeah, got 5 inches of snow. Yeah, I heard you talking about that snow. That's what I remember. That's what I was talking about. Ham license is not as easy to get as Lee's equipment. Yeah, but it shouldn't be that hard. Just study up on it, guys. You can get a ham license. Because I'm an electrical engineer, so I shouldn't talk. Actually, I'm not applied for one, but I need to. All right, we got anybody from any other countries? We got England in the house, or we got Australia. We got to go to Maine. Maine's pretty warm. 59 up here, 62 in Bangor. Pretty warm over in Maine. Now look at all this wind zipping around over here toward Britain, whirling around, zipping around. Cork is 50. Dublin's 52. London's 57. A little cooler than we are, but not that bad. I mean, this is a pretty high latitude. The Gulf Stream keeps it warm. Dunkirk, 53. Amsterdam, 52. Stuttgart, 35. So we're getting up toward the Alps there. Stuttgart. Warsaw, 44. All right, guys, I think we've had enough of windy. Earthquakes. Whoa, into Madrid. We're in Missouri. 3.2. Puerto Rico. Oh, we got some up in Virgin Islands, not just Puerto Rico today. San Andreas got one on it, one near it. All right, San Andreas is starting to wake up. Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, over India, Indonesia's been pretty active. Solomon Islands. Way off from Chile, Argentina. The Andes Mountains are pretty active. All right, guys, enough of that. We'll do space weather, and then we're going to switch over to swivel head. Having an Indian summer now, 65. Yeah, I just saw that. Pretty warm up there. 73 in Cincinnati today, with 50-mile-an-hour gust wind. Wow. We got storm came through, just a little rain, light rain. You said if he has a Bigfoot in Alaska, he'd have a coat for sure. Looks like they come with one built in on how they survive the summers. All right. Space weather. Yeah, ooh, there's some big sunspots right there, guys. I saw a video of a huge CME coming off these a couple of days ago. And like chicken pox. Big ugly spots. A pox upon the sun. Sun pox. So sunspots, we should call them sun pox. Oh, look at that. Oops. Red. Nothing dark red. There's some pinks in there. But looking ahead from where we're at, now this is 6th of November in the morning. Nothing is coming between the Earth and the Moon on this chart. Now, when you get down here a few days, later, you'll see stuff that passed closer, as we're finding new ones all the time. Like all these are 2022 numbers. Why? Because we just found them. Discover new ones all the time. Most of these are little ones. They're dark, harder to see. All right, we need to switch channels. We're going to talk about a couple of things real quick. So we're going to go to we're about to go over here to the so this channel right here. So go ahead and use. So you can subscribe to it. We're going to go live over here in just a minute. I'm going to put it in the chat room here. Love sunpox. Yeah, let's quit calling them sunspots. Let's call them sunpox, not monkeypox. I'm worn out by cutting wood. I bet. Yeah, that'll keep you alive this winter. Good exercise. Ah, la la la. I just want coffee. Okay, let's see here. I'll post it in our chat room, but I got to find the right. Man, they've changed my stuff here. There we go. All right, guys. Oh, SWHN for Swivel Head News. Bing, bing. There we go. Go there. Need a new axe. I bet. C103. It could have been C130. C130 rolling down the strip. Airborne daddy gonna take a little trip. What's a 103 for? All right. What is 103 for there? C103. All people come over to Swivel Head News too. Yep, we're going there. All right, guys. All y'all come on. Let's join. I need some watch time on the other channel, guys. And when I need subscribers and watch times, I'm thinking of moving all this content over there eventually. Either that or I need to create another garden channel. One of the two. But more of the testy content should go there. Got my wood stove. But the testiest will go on Rumble. Alrighty, guys. With that, I'm going to say, where is my stop the share? Thank y'all for watching. See y'all on Swivel Head News. Thank you all for this watch. Thank you all for the thumbs up. And we'll see you in Swivel Head News in a minute. If you're just joining this video or you're seeing it after I played it live, you can also go over and watch Swivel Head News. Just subscribe to that channel. I'm only putting more and more content that I usually put here over there. So we're going to try to bifurcate this channel. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Greg out.